fossil, the one awarded to the country doing most of all to obstruct progress in the talks. Counting down from 3 if we could. 3, 2, 1. And the winner is nothing. There is no wait a minute.
There's no fossil. Ben, this has never happened.
This has never happened before.
This has never not.
Excuse me for a moment as I page through my note. In fact, according to the rule book, if there is an empty envelope in first place, it means that there's something else entirely going on. It means it might be time to award the first ever Ray of the Day, a prize given for extraordinary positive contributions that make progress in the climate negotiations. Now,
Tuvalu!
that does mean that a little housekeeping is in order, because if there is a Ray of the Day and there is not a separate first place fossil, that means that Canada moves up to first place. Exchanging for an even larger silver cup of coal, another tragic skeletal dinosaur, and that means that Canada moves from being in third on the leaderboard, an addition of 3 points, tied with first place with the Ukraine, which has the worst target in the entire world. Canada, welcome to place number 1, a place of tremendous shame and perhaps your only major distinction in these talks so far. And that means Russia moves to number 2. I'm afraid you'll have to put down the smaller cup and accept this even greater symbol of the world's scorn. And now we come to a moment unprecedented in Fossil of the Day history. The Ray of the Day award was conceived many years ago and evolved slowly over time, much like humans themselves. The Ray of the Day award goes to the country, or a country, that does something extraordinary, something bold, that moves progress forward to the kind of fair, ambitious, and binding climate treaty that one day all of us hope to celebrate, perhaps in these halls, perhaps, if necessary, wherever it may come. A real climate treaty that keeps the world safe and protects the planet for future generations, that is fair and just to all, progress towards that vision that all of us are here to pursue. The Ray of the Day might be called the Ray of the Day, but unfortunately it is only presented on days that have rays. But today, in fact, is just such a day. And the ray is not represented by a cup of coal, but rather by this halo. So before we announce today's Ray of the Day winner, it's time for the global debut of the Ray of the Day theme song, to be presented by our resident songstress, Ms. Catherine Trajan.
Start spreading the news. Some country has been good. Some country has done the things that all countries should. Then there's progress in the talks on climate change. Well, then it is time for the Ray of the
The Ray of the Day, ladies and gentlemen. Another round of applause for Ms. Catherine Trajan, if we could. And counting down from 4, today's Ray of the Day goes to 4, 3, 2, 1, Tuvalu!
Tuvalu!
wins today's award for its bold proposal to create a contact group to discuss, at last in an open and transparent forum, the legal outcome of the COP. The Climate Action Network International believes that Copenhagen outcomes must be legally binding and enforceable. This means, as well as a second commitment period of the Kyoto Protocol, a complementary agreement that covers non-Kyoto parties. And for this agreement to be born, the discussion must begin. Tuvalu took the bold step today to begin that discussion, and thus is the winner of today's first ever Ray of the Day award. Would you like to make any remarks to us? This is a delegate from Tuvalu joining us here on the Fossil/Ray stage.
Hi everyone. I am very honored on behalf of my country and also on behalf of the small island states and LDCs. We are very honored to be awarded this very prestigious award. But we need to work together as one, not as a country, but as a whole Earth.
Tuvalu. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come now to the final, to the conclusion of tonight's Fossil/Ray of the Day Awards. We have Canada now sharing